I think home care is a great place for a new grad to get started in your career because you see everything in home care. So if you graduate from nursing school and you don't quite know what you want to do you want to work on a cardiac floor or a surgical floor, go into home care because you get it all. You get every type of case, every type of condition, and you get to kind of figure out what you like working with. Do you like wounds? Do you like diabetes teaching? And from there, it can be a springboard into whatever you want it to be.
From day one, Ray has been an unbelievable nurse. Whatever home she goes into, the families just fall in love with her.
Ray has the ability to connect with patients on a very individual level. She creates such a bond with her patients.
I guess I ultimately decided I wanted to be a nurse when I was a senior in high school because my grandfather was dying of cancer, and just watching the hospice nurses with him, I just wanted to do that for someone else.
Jocelyn is a very medically fragile child. She was born with several genetic anomalies. She is non-ambulatory, non-verbal, she has seizures. She needs constant care.
We had to sit down with all the professionals within the first 3 days of her being born, and they were talking life expectancy. And it was like a train hit us in the face. Everything was so unexpected that when we heard we were getting a nurse, we were just relieved.
I could just see how much they loved their little girl, and I really wanted to be that person to help them. So in August of 2016, I had my first shift with her, and I just fell in love with her immediately.
So because of Jocelyn's medical condition, it puts her at risk for things such as cardiac and respiratory issues, and that happened last September. Jocelyn went into cardiopulmonary arrest.
And I called 911 immediately. As I was talking to the dispatcher on the phone, she completely stopped breathing and I had to start CPR. I just remember just saying, "Don't let this be it today." It's intense. It's almost like my brain went into override. Like my heart was racing and I just wanted to cry. But my brain and my hands were doing what they needed to do.
She saved her life. And it's like, how do you ever repay somebody for that?
I hope everyone understands, to be a home nurse, you gotta be really good. You gotta have the skills, you have to have the understanding to handle everything that you would handle in a hospital, but with no help.
You know, now I just feel even more of a responsibility to her because it could have all been gone in an instant.
The positive impact that Ray has each and every day on the patients that we work with, it's unbelievable.
She treats Jossie like it's her own kid. And it's emotional because she's just like so kind to her.
Ray has also gone on a Make-A-Wish trip with Jocelyn and her family that wouldn't have been possible if Ray couldn't have gone.
When you leave your baby in somebody else's care, that's trust. And so it's really, it's nice to be trusted outside of the home, and wherever I go with Jossie, that they know that she's safe with me. It's just nice.
I think the point of view that home care isn't as prestigious or as challenging as hospital work is kind of outdated. And I have learned through my work in home care that really home care nurses we're the heroes. We do everything. We have to be on top of not just one specialty, but all of them. We get all kinds of patients. We have to work not only with the patient's health conditions and their medications, but also with the family members and with the social circumstances and economic circumstances that these patients face. We have to play a multifaceted role. We have to be very independent. We work with less support than nurses in the hospital. So I think it is more challenging and more rewarding.